Now, for some of you, you're still thinking, Brad, this is stupid. It's going to cost me $1.75 to mail them this big stack of properties, right? Jerry mentioned it, the last step. So here it is. Get your phone number, call you with the best deal. Now let me ask you something. Do you check email pretty often? Yeah. Would you prefer I just email that list to you? Brad Korn doesn't mail anything. But see, if I start with the email first, how am I ever going to get the address? You're going to get 10% address and phone number if you get the email first. So I had to train myself to get out of that habit. Is that good? Great, I'll email all those to you. Now, when can we get together for about 10 or 15 minutes so I can show you how to really take advantage of this market? 10 or 15 minutes, whenever it's convenient, I'll show you how to really take advantage of the market. How many of you know what I'm doing there? Buyer consultation appointment. Because in shift, tactic number 5, second paragraph on that page, it starts out, what good is a lead if you don't get a name, address, and phone number? Right? And then it says, what good is a name, address, phone number if you don't get a appointment? You want to know another scary number? See now, Brad, we're not even talking about E-Edge. What the heck? Yes, we are, because that's how you stay in touch with them to get the 12 to 2, but you got to get this stuff down first. For every 10 people that you get that appointment with, now for probably 95% of us in the room, I would guess that out of the next 10 people that you do this and you get the appointment, and you go sit down with them and you go through the consultation, or you go out and show them a house, you start, because, I mean, I know, you guys got to build rapport first, right? Man, come into the office? I gotta build a little rapport first, so I'll go show them a couple houses and then we'll come into the office. For every 10 people you show on that method, you will get 4 people to the closing table. Okay? Now let me share another scary statistic with you. For those 10 people that you get into the office for a buyer consultation, whatever your consultation is, no matter how bad it is, no matter how good it is, if at the end you say, so can you see how it would be a benefit to have somebody looking out for your best interest? Is that another dumb question? I mean, you might get one no, because there are dumb people on the planet, okay? You might get 1 out of 20 saying no. Most people will say yes. You say, great, this form allows me to do that. This form allows me to do that. And you hand them the pen and you hand it to it. Now when my buyer's agent is sitting there and I'm doing this in front of her because she didn't get the appointment set, she's just like, you stink, Brad. God, he makes it look so easy. No, you just keep doing it until you get that good. All right? This form allows me to do that. Now, when they sign that buyer agency form before you've ever shown them a house, right? You got them on automatic search. You've already trained them to drive by the properties first. How many of you love taking your entire Saturday for 4 hours driving people around in your car? Dropping French fries down in the seat, their kids are like smelly feet and all that other stuff. They drive by all of our houses. My buyer's agents can work with 4 to 5 buyers at any given day. They meet one, take them through 2 houses, they meet the next one at 1, they meet the next one at 3 others, they meet the next one at 1, they go home for the day. They're working with 4 people at once, they show 2 houses at the most, maybe 3, to each of these buyers, because they've already driven by 10 of them and narrowed it down to the 3 that they wanted to see. How many times have you taken somebody out with the massive tour and they pull up in their driveway and they're like, yeah, we don't even want to go in this one. If you'd had them drive by it first.
That happened to me a couple of times this last week, Brad. I had feedback from an agent that said, rolled up in the driveway, they didn't like to look at the house, they want to look at it. I was so tempted to call her back and go, hey, you want to know how to not do that the next time?
Yeah. Well, and I remember when I was...
You will never have to do that again.
Yeah, and I remember when I was teaching a class somewhere, it was a boot camp up down in Austin, and somebody, well, we can't do that. We're a relocation city, and they come in, and they don't know anything about the city. I said, so if it were me, I would have a limo waiting for them. How much does a limo cost an hour? 40, 50, 80 bucks maybe.